3 pounds of loose leaf on it, but yeah.
That's fine, thank you.
Oh, I guess we're live.
Oh, wow.
Hey, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day out there watching Speed Gaming. We're currently jacked into the new Metroid Planets Enigma tournament. This is the first match. My name is Crows.
And my name is S. Skyhawk.
How's it going, Skyhawk?
Good. Jittery. Nervous, but excited.
Right? Well, this is the first match of the inaugural Metroid Planets tournament in Enigma mode. What is Enigma mode, Skyhawk?
So, Enigma is rando, but not just in changing the rooms. Enigma is rooms you make, and it generates a world for you. So this is not your typical SM map rando type race.
Yes, yes. Our players are going to be going searching throughout the maps, trying to find their key items they need, and trying to defeat the bosses in order to get access to Mother Brain. What are the settings, Skyhawk, for this race?
So for first round, for Swiss, we're going to have different settings in every round. In this first week, I'll explain the more details later, but the TLDR is will be 7 areas, medium-sized map. We have an option for heated runs. We are allowing it, which means that they are there. They may or may not be required. Runners do not know this. Progression is chaotic. Again, we'll describe that a little more later. We will have time for that.
Yep. So you will have to go through heated runs, possibly, to get to an item.
You will also see currently on at least hotstreak's screen, he's starting to go, and for the world data settings, you'll see that it'll show cores are on, which is a fancy new set of items in the game that you don't see in any Metroid game, and ship hits are off, which is just a ship scanner for easier mode play. We turned that off so players have to grind it out and find their majors. We are going to see here what's going on.
There we go.
That players aren't ready yet. So a little more talk about Enigma in itself. So game itself is developed by a gentleman by the name of Shade. Game's been around about a couple of years now. Enigma only came into its own about a year and a half ago. And since then, the community has slowly been creating their own content for this. We are currently sitting at around 24,000 and change in terms of room size pools.
Close to 25K, right?
No, 24 and change. 24
okay.
And change. For the tournament, we've kind of edited it down to about 13,000, 14,000, something a little more not easy, but not extreme. So this should keep most races down to about 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on skill and how easy Enigma decides to make your life.
Yep. Now, would you say that the players who know the rooms would have a little bit of an advantage knowing where your items, especially your key items, are opposed to the minor items?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
You're good. You're good.
Talking with the runners here.
Yep, we got Fiendzy and hotstreak getting set up right now with the world and loading it up. And it's going to be a different world each time. So this is, as Skyhawk mentioned earlier, this is the Swiss brackets before we go into the tournament. Yeah. Oh, a little more about Metroid Planets. Shade started this game in order to improve on the NES Metroid components that are out there to kind of make NES Metroid a little bit more digestible, if you will. And in doing so, it got expanded on. There's a lot more mechanics, especially got added into Enigma mode, which you're going to see a lot new items that weren't actually in NES Metroid. You get to see some exclusive items, which are really cool, because I believe cores are on. Yes, they are.
Yeah, those are the actual cube-looking items you see on the tracker,
yep.
Which will be done by Paragon today. Love Paragon. She's the best.
And because it's 7 areas, our players are going to need to defeat all 3 bosses before going into Mother Brain.
Waiting on one runner right now.
It happens. It happens. But yes, for those who want to know more about Metroid Planets, come check out the Discord. Come check it out on what's the website? Metroid Construct or something like that?
MetroidConstruction.com?
Yes, correct. There we go. It helps when someone is informed. We got a lot of tournament players in the chat also right now. I see Amada, we got Koopa, we got Epi.
Have fun.
Yes, Epi, you. You know what you did.
He always does something.
It is Epi after all. So Skyhawk, since any item can be, your first progression item, what is the item you like to see first?
That is a loaded question. The item I do not want to see first? I could tell you the item I don't want to see first.
Oh, okay, what's the item you don't want to see?
Screw attack.
You don't want to see that first?
Because it does absolutely nothing to tell you where you might need to go.
That's true. That is true, but it does make the rest of the seed easier. So, no, that's a good point. Granted, most likely you're going to be seeing missiles first, because missiles are essentially all over the map, and whatever the first missiles appears is going to be your first progression.
Yep. For now, the game takes the first missile pack that it thinks is your logical progression, which, for the uninitiated, may not be what the game wants you to be, the first missile pack.
Correct. Granted, there's a new update coming out sometime soon, which will have a new item, which will be the missile launcher.
All right, runners are ready?
All right, here we go.
I hit the countdown.
Good thing someone did. Otherwise, we'd be waiting here all day.
Countdown is starting. I don't know if...
Is Hotstreak's timer connected? It doesn't appear to be.
They're both there.
Excuse us, folks. Little growing pains, as this is the first match of Enigma that we're running, so...
Also, I think it's Fiendzy's and hotstreak's first tourney.
Yes! So everyone's new here. Alright, just stream delay. Yep.
There we go.
Okay. Here we go.
Stars. Pray for a what are we getting? A left or a right start today, gentlemen?
I mean, I'm always about the left starts.
You're always about the left starts?
Yeah, let's see.
You get to pick today. So
yeah, you do.
So we're starting in criteria today for this seed. Fun fact, Enigma will actually decide which one of 3 areas you start if you pick at random, which is also what we're using for this tourney. Brinstar and Norfair are obviously the other 2.
Yep. And Hotstreak and Fiendzy both went in the same direction. So they're going to be hanging together for a little bit. Now you see on the lower left-hand corner of the screen, you'll see the names of each room, along with the creator who made said room. So this way, if you come across a tough room, you know exactly who to blame.
All right, so both players are picking up their first missile pack.
Yep.
This will allow them get through some any missile block obstacles or any red doors at this point.
All right, Fiendzy doing a little bit of a damage boost over there to get through this room.
So in that room that hotstreak is in right now, there is you can destroy that center block to actually go down or up.
Yep.
Could logic break your way up by D-boost. So here we go. We got some divergence.
And there is a little bit of sequence breaking that you can be done, a little bit of maneuverability, even though it's the NES kind of moveset. Oh, and Fiendzy got the first energy tank.
Yeah, and hotstreak's entering another room with a possible item here at the bottom. This could be a major as well.
Yep.
Nope. Just
more missiles.
Tank. More missiles. More missiles is good early on.
Yes. So with a criteria start, where are you hoping to go to?
In my experience, a good point would be to hopefully get an early wreck ship play, get that out of the way, because wreck ship tends to not provide a lot for runners.
Yep, and it does not have any bosses in it to defeat.
Just quick highlight, that room that hotstreak was just in and left, he could not actually perform the necessary moves due to the fact that he needs morph ball to be able to go down that tunnel. Trigger those two red switches, which are missile required to get to the item in the room, which can also be a major. So when developing rooms, authors can create put an item spot and then tell the game whether or not that item can be a minor only or possibly a major.
Correct, yeah. Also, Fiendzy came across what was called a map room, where you could place a little map thing there, and if a player scans it, they're allowed to scan a certain part of the map to reveal it. That charge refreshes every, 10 minutes?
15 minutes, actually.
15, right.
15 minutes. So you'll excuse me if I just go by default and say, oh, wow, that could be a major, and this could be a major, only because of my own experience.
Right now, our runners are looking for rooms that could possibly contain majors, and thankfully, if they've played enough of these rooms, they have an instant idea, oh, hey, this room contains a major, so I should spend some more time on it.
This is also one of the hazard rooms that are set to hazard on.
Oh, and there's Wave Beam! Fiendzy gets the first progression item, at least the first big progression item besides missiles.
So far, there hasn't been anything to denote that wave is needed right now. So we'll let chat continue arguing what is the best beam.
I mean, obviously...
is that even close? That is not close enough for Fiendzy.
No, it's not.
So
Spazer's obviously best beam, by the way.
So we have a wave lock at the ship.
Yep.
That could lead to a ladder elevator to another area, but the beam is just not long enough. Which coincidentally, you need long beam.
Aptly named.
Aptly named. So to get into some more details while the runners are looking for something to continue. So the functionality that we talked about, the cores, is something new that the developer decided to add into the game. These are items that you can only have. You can have them all, but you can only equip one at a time. Except if you have a passive that allows you to equip two at a time. Each one has a very unique trait ability. Some will say is stronger one than the other. Each one does have some value to it.
And when you equip one, you have to leave it on for 5 minutes, because it has a cooldown before you're able to unequip it and equip something else.
That's right. There is also a passive to reduce that to 3 minutes.
Yes. Alright, so our runners are still making their way through criteria, trying to look for where their progression might be.
As this is a medium-sized map, at this right now, I'm looking over on Fiendzy's side. Oh, that's disappointing. That loops right back.
Yeah.
So that's a big red herring. Not much of a time waste at this point. It's still really early. They haven't even left the first area.
That is good information on Fiendzy's part, though. Hotstreak may or may not follow.
There's your logical wave gate.
Yep.
Criteria refill, I believe, is a dead
way
end.
Forward.
That's a dead end. Thanks, Gordor. So on the core side, you'll have on their usefulness is kind of went into the extreme. You should be seeing hotstreak trying to deboost to get to that. No, he missed that.
Just a little bit off.
Just a little bit off. Could logic break yourself to that E-tank.
And getting those first E-tanks early is really helpful.
So you've got certain cores like Giuseppe just mentioned in chat, Surge Core, which will allow you a rapid fire to your beam or missiles at a decreasing rate.
Mm-hmm.
You got Magnet Core that will act like if you've played Dread, will track your ammo drops or energy drops will come to you. Chrono Core, which will induce this gray and white field around you and slow enemies down. To the, and arguably could be more of a game changer core in Crystal Core.
Oh, Fiendzy might have something here.
We got a lift that's actually in logic.
Yep, Norfair.
Norfair.
The Norfair elevator, complete with a map station.
So this room's actually going to have 2 items, and one of them might be a major.
There's
our long beam.
Yep. All right, let's see what the other side is here.
So I'm hearing apparently that the landing site pathing to that wave gate door is actually non-existent. So throughout this tournament, this is also what may happen. We may run into a technical problem with rooms because we are not perfect. No one is perfect creating rooms. We have been vetting rooms now for 3 months to get this tournament going. I myself found a problem with a room this morning. And
that
got that updated
sometimes.
last minute, so
hopefully we will not see any soft locks in this tournament, though, because you guys have been working on that for a while. Oh, Spazer!
Here is our other coveted best beam.
Yeah.
So at this point now, our at least logically, we got Fiendzy is going to be able to get to almost any type of progression lock that's got beams on it, outside of a combat room with Metroids, because as we all know, Metroids don't like their ice.
Yep. Meanwhile, hotstreak's still looking for the way forward, trying to get to Norfair.
All right, so we got Fiendzy entering an elevator room here. There's also wave lock, so this is in progression. He's got another energy tank, so heated runs aren't going to be so bad for him now.
Yep, that spot is a little bit hidden away, which tends to confuse people up a little bit.
So this elevator now is either going to be Torian or Ridley.
Yeah. Oh, and Fiendzy's decide not to take the elevator.
I would like to disagree with that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna save yourself there, it would probably be better to check.
You'd want that knowledge, yeah.
He might also just be checking that to commit, which is probably what he did.
Apparently, Amada says that there's no pathing error in the landing site. There's another button that isn't a wave check.
Interesting. All right, so this is still in logic.
Yes, it is.
Hotstreak is still trying to get something. Okay, he's gonna finally get an E-tank, which is good. Hey, look, it's an SM room. When did this game get in here?
Listen, Metroid planets can be anything. It could even be a boat.
Got one of those.
It does.
So they're able to access both sides of Mario.
Yeah.
There's an item in the middle, which is a possible major. Although the rate this is going, it may just be a minor.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You need both morph and bombs to access it, though.
Yes, that is correct. Also, that heated room that Fiendzy was in also has 2 items, but they're locked behind the Metroids. He could have checked it. He might have. He could have been able to check it now that he has wave. But he's pushing.
Trying to get that room knowledge.
Item, 2 items, but he can't get the other one. It's morph locked.
Yes, it is. Just more missiles for that first one, and more missiles.
More missiles, still not a bad thing.
No, especially at this stage of the game. Speaking of going back to the cores, one of them directly relates to missiles, which allows its crystal core, I believe, which
Yes,
converts
that's what I
your
was.
missiles. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at before something happened. So Crystal Core is one of those game changers. Kind of works like a pseudo Varia suit, and kind of like a reserve tank in a way. If you're running in a heated room or you hit 0 in your energy, what it'll do, the game will substitute 5 missiles for 5 energy, or one missile for 5 energy, allowing you to extend your heated run. Some people tend to practice that, and depending on the seed, you may not need to find Varia. It's arguably the most valuable core to find.
Yep, skipping a major item like that could become in huge handy.
Oh, and speaking of cores, we get...
Yep.
Oh, he's not picking it up?
Oh!
Fiendzy.
The diss! A couple
Z
people in
minus
chat are
minus.
not going to be happy about that.
Z minus minus. So he just left Surge Core behind. I guess he doesn't want the rapid fire. Trying to remember this one room. Bubble Deeps always have something special in them. I'm gonna disagree with Amada in chat, only because they haven't picked anything else up
Yeah.
in this regard. That would be worth picking up right now.
Yes. Yes, it would be.
All right, Fiendzy, you
But-
got enough energy. Go check that middle room. Go
All
check the
right,
middle of
trying
the
to
room.
see what's over here.
No, he's gonna just go right by it.
No! Fiendzy, what are you doing?
No, it's fine. It's fine. That's fine. Oh, this room's got something. There's an item just above him, and
Yep.
2 more. Unfortunately, are blocked. He needs high jump or space jump to get to those things. So right now, his only options take this door or another one just above it to the left. Oh,
Well,
this is
what did this
logical. And
Yes,
hey,
it's Morph Ball!
It's La Boule. Well, that's a
Keep
place.
Rolling and rolling and rolling. That's going to open up more than a few checks.
All right, so Fiendzy remembered that room. Still can't do anything. He can go up here though now. If he goes,
Oh, yeah.
if he goes up top here, there's a miner he can pick up.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Or do you forget about the room? He forgot about the room.
Turns around instantly.
That's a oops. So he can get that missile. He can just roll off the ledge there.
Meanwhile, Hotstreak is just chugging away over here, still in criteria.
Okay, are you gonna try to deboost your? He's gonna try to deboost. Nope, that's not enough.
Hotstreak just picked up their second energy
Second
tank. Yep.
Didn't pick up his wave beam, so he's gonna be looking for a bit.
Oh, there's Screw Attack.
Air screw attack. All right,
Doesn't
screw
really
attack,
do anything.
Yeah, but screw attack now, at this point, is good. This
Yeah.
will let him get through heated runs a little easier.
Yep, it'll make mincemeat of some of those enemies. And also it'll keep away some Metroids, which will help him with the this little room down here.
Come on, shoot. Okay, so just
Oh,
an E-tank in that room,
E-tank.
so that's he could leave that alone. If I'm Fiendzy right now, I'm probably thinking, if I can get out of here.
14 health.
No, he's not. He's gonna have trouble here. He doesn't have enough missiles to clear the room, and there's nothing in the
Ooh.
previous room to get through. Oh, just 5.
Oh,
So you had
close
just
one.
enough. Okay, he's still
Let's
good
see.
here.
Yep. Gain some energy back.
He's gonna, if he wants to continue, he's gonna have to farm a bit here before he goes through. Well, Fiendzy, those are just shot blocks. Look at the little handle. There we go.
Hotstreak still looking for the way forward.
Can't get that missile either. Just keep going, sir. Just a missile.
Oh, is this the end of Fiendzy?
I believe he's done.
Yep.
I don't think there was anything else to get around. So there's a secret somewhere. Even I didn't see it.
And hits the respawn. So the great thing is, in Enigma, you could respawn back at the last elevator you took, which will refresh your health and everything, and it allows you a quick way back to where you started in that area.
Yeah, I think his answer, and he's looking at that right now. I think the answer is to go back to North Fair and keep looking.
Yeah, agreed.
This could possibly lead to another run into Turian at this point, because I don't see another option through. Well, they have Morph Ball now, so there was some stuff they couldn't do.
Correct. Morph Ball could open up a few new places. Hotstreak, once again, is going for that E-Tank. Just can't get the damage boost.
No, he's timing it a little too late. So another fun fact, Turian in Enigma actually has items.
Yes.
And those items can be majors and may be required for you to double dip Turian.
Which everyone loves to see that. Oh, and Hotstreak finally gets the wave beam.
Oh, what are you doing, Fiendzy?
Oh.
He just wanted... He felt lonely and wanted a...
We all need some love from now and here and there.
Yeah, if Hot Sixer really wants to get this E-Tank... No. Go, jump now! Hey, got it.
There! And Hotstreak is up to 3 energy tanks to work with. Which will be helpful when going through this Norfair.
Fiendzy needs to stop thinking about this and... Oh, he really wants it. It is tight. This deboost is tight. It is doable.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
What's the... Okay, so now he's out of logic.
Oh,
that's a magnet core.
Magnet.
Okay, this will help with his heated runs as well, so he can mow down through enemies. He's not going to be able to make that jump.
No.
Nope.
But hopefully it will attract him to the right path.
Does he need to high... I've never gone this way. Okay, you can go up this way. Okay. No, never used that route, honestly.
Sometimes you're learning new stuff all the time in Enigma with these rooms. Now we're fighting Ridley. Looks like Ridley will be the first boss down on Fiendzy's side.
Hotstreak's trying to logic brick his way up that other room.
Yes, Ridley does love his red Gatorade pool.
Ooh.
Oh, high jump.
High jump. Okay, so then this is still in logic.
Yes.
Yeah, this is still in logic, so that's okay. I was worried that space jump might be a thing. So this is good for Fiendzy. He's basically cleared the area. He doesn't have to come back here now.
He could leave Ridley all alone.
Hotstreak is still trying to logic brick his way. Now we all know this isn't really necessary.
Yep. Fiendzy's climbing through Norfair, looking for the next route.
This should still be a full Norfair clear.
Yes.
He still needs to find the elevator to Turian, which could be in here as well.
And now with Morph Ball, that should help a lot.
He's got the energies. Like he can take a bit of heat runs. You can't check this room.
No, not yet.
There are hidden Metroids at the bottom. And it's bomb locked. You can go down here.
Yes.
Easy, go down there.
Did we see any high jump checks yet?
None that they haven't bothered.
But that map scanner, yep.
The map scanner is. Yeah, another nice addition You'll get one of these. There's 3 of them total that could exist as long as the main landing sites are the main areas are in the seed. And there is a cooldown of about 15 minutes per charge. Oh,
and the more of those map scans you get, the more information you could scan.
Another E-tank is good right now.
Yep. Up to 5 E-tanks.
And that room's got nothing in there, Fiendzy.
Hotstreak still plugging away over there.
That room he's in does have a high jump check. So I think that's where Fiendzy's going to need to go next.
That would make sense coming off of criteria.
Yeah, I see that 3rd elevator tile that he scanned.
So there's only a certain amount of connections that could happen through an area. So once you have an idea of where your elevators are, you get a good idea of kind of your progression.
But as the famous words of one salesman said, but wait, there's more.
There is.
The game, Enigma can decide to have a room connect one area to another without an elevator.
Yes.
And sometimes that could be very beneficial, and sometimes it could be completely useless.
Or very confusing.
But it's exciting to see when it does.
Oh yeah, we love area connections via doors.
So Fiendzy's trying to see what that one tile he scanned with an item in it is, but he should be checking his map. Oh, hotstreak managed to deboost his way up there. Let's see if he
stays. Nice.
He's gonna do it one more time. There we go.
There you go.
Did that help him? It opened up another elevator.
Yes, okay, it did.
So now hotstreak's out of logic because that's a high jump check.
Oh, we're going to Brinstar over there.
Now this room's got a map scanner and an item. Both are locked behind a morph ball tunnel. So this is where Fiendzy should be going next.
Yes, yeah. This is obviously the progression for Fiendzy. Meanwhile, hotstreak is going to try to find the way. But how far will they be able to get without morph ball? Don't you love being eaten by a flower?
Nom nom.
Oh, another wave gate on hotstreak side.
Yeah, he needs to remember that he's out of logic right now.
Yes.
And not push this too hard if he feels like this isn't the way to go. Although he feels like he's behind now. It's 24 minutes and he's only got one actual major.
Yeah.
He's gonna feel compelled to keep trying. But I don't see... He could try to move that refill bug and position a way to do it.
That seems like a bit much, yeah.
I would restart at this point.
If you're feeling behind at that point, yeah. Hotstreak's going to quickly realize that there's nothing to do here. But Brinstar has a boss in it. For those of you that are not familiar with Metroid
no one's familiar with this boss. No one ever sees this boss. He's the myth. He's the legend. But he gets his time to shine now. It is Spore Spawn.
DLC no longer.
I would check to see what this item is.
Yeah.
Can you? No, from the top.
Nope, we're gonna have to do. Yep, from the top.
Might not be thinking.
Oh no, hotstreak is just gonna keep going. Yeah, that deboost is probably doable, Amada, but the issue is then you're just spending time pushing.
Knowing what we're knowing now, that would be really futile.
Yeah.
If this was early game, I would say he's got something going. Hey, Fiendzy's going back to that room with the missile doors in the morph tunnel. See what this is. He can check what this item is. Don't. Oh, you should check the item first.
It.
You have wave. Just check the item first before you leave.
You've long beam. Okay.
He's going through with this.
Committed.
Oh, well, at least everybody knows how this room works now.
Missiles. But at least Fiendzy got the feeling of self-accomplishment for doing so.
Yes. At some point, you're gonna have to start thinking about not picking up stuff, especially if it's gonna be right out of the way. On a 70 map, on a medium map, 90 missiles sounds 90 to 100 missiles sounds about fair for endgame.
Yeah.
You're kind of at the point now where you don't need to go out of your way.
Oh, and Fiendzy's following this elevator all the way up to Brinstar now.
And we'll get to see what the item is here now.
Yep.
200 plus or go home. I'll take that challenge, MST.
Oh, it's Ice Beam! We got full beam!
Nice.
The other thing that Metroid Planets does is all your beams stack here, unlike NES Metroid.
Now considered to be inferior? I'll get flack for that. So this will at least, in terms of endgame Turian, any combat rooms involving any Metroids won't be a problem for Fiendzy now.
Yep. And Fiendzy just scanned where 2 more elevators are, so get that info in. And Hotstreak finally gets up to Norfair. Might be a little bit too little too late, but at least Hotstreak is going to get some stuff.
Do not count chickens before they're hatched, sir.
True, true.
In this game, any big mistake will cost you dearly, especially towards the end. Leave a major behind in the wrong spot and so far away, that is several minutes.
Especially if you get to the escape and realize, oh no, I don't have this item. Alright, Fiendzy is now on the hunt for more items or Spo.
Haha, vault time. This is doable.
Everyone loves these vault rooms, don't they?
So this particular vault is a high jump, ice beam, missile requirement. So Fiendzy's going to be able to do this. Point of these vaults, there's 4 of them in the game, created by yours truly. You should not know where the items are, what the items are, until you finish. Oh, this time it's like a missile. Well, we're only missing 2 majors.
Yeah.
So the odds were low. The Bowser Vault.
2 majors. Would we still need bombs, space jump, and spring?
So assuming he's resetting to go a different direction.
Kill the Spo, kill the Spo.
No, it's 2 majors, Epi. He's we haven't seen Varia. Actually, no.
Yeah,
no. Wait, there are more majors. We haven't seen bombs, Varia, Spring Ball,
yeah,
or space
jump.
So 4 majors, 4 majors, plus infinite mission. There was a wave gate in this room that Fiendzy's in on the bottom left. I don't think he knows about it.
Will that hold Fiendzy up?
Well, we shall see. As an early preview, this is in week 2. We will have the ability to add we have the ability to select custom area tags to certain areas. So in week 2, you'll be seeing that a lot of those 2x2 rooms in Ridley.
Yep. Oh, and there's Spo.
All hail the spawn.
Now, what's cool about this is Vacant Shade made it, so you could use bombs on the stalk there, but unfortunately Fiendzy does not have bombs to help stun it. So it's gonna have to wait.
Also, all the bosses in the game, save for Mother Brain, are actually be able to be hurt by Screw Attack.
Yep.
Which can help you in a scenario if you're lacking ammo or beams.
Just like what Fiendzy is doing.
Yeah, it's getting a little frustrated there.
Understandable. Spore Spawn could be a little bit annoying.
I want to save that surprise for a little later, Epi. Mother Brain's got an extra vulnerability in this game. Unintended, but left in there.
Well, we'll see if it actually comes in handy in this map.
Spore Spawn's dead. There's an item. Go back.
Oh, no!
Go back.
There was indeed an item there. What is it? It's an E-Tank!
E-Tank's still good. No Varia.
It is.
I think
Now,
I'd reset here.
At this point, if Fiendzy came across a heated area, would you, with what Fiendzy knows and with the items Fiendzy has, would you try to rush that without Varia?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Six tanks will provide a decent run. And considering we have not seen Varia yet, there's a possibility that Varia is behind that said heated run.
That's true. That is true. Now, if we get all the way to Torian, would you rush Mother Brain without a Varia?
Oh, that's the same answer. Absolutely.
Fair.
He's not checking that wave gate.
Waving goodbye to that wave gate check.
That looks like Chrono Core.
Is it?
It is.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes it is.
So Chrono Core is the time dilation field core. I don't think he's going to turn it on. I think Fiendzy's more of a magnet person.
It makes all the enemies go, whoa.
There's a miner at the bottom of this room. Yeah, Fiendzy's not checking it. Or is he?
Oh, there it goes.
I would be, at this point, just looking to see if it's magnet or crystal core. It's not.
Yeah.
He's going to ignore
we
it.
could get those pseudo Varia checks going.
Oh, spring check. Okay, so we need to find spring ball. Or bombs if you want to logic break. This room is break. You can logic break with bombs. That being said, I don't remember if... I know someone mentioned that... Oh, never mind. I didn't say anything.
Oh, there's Spring Ball.
Did not say anything. There we go. So he's gonna probably go right back to the elevator. Or is he?
Is currently on the way.
I would be checking that elevator.
Hotstreak has caught up on the wave items. Well, your beam items.
Finds a dead end. Best beam room. How is it best if it's a dead end?
Why do bad things happen to good runners? Or more importantly, why do Gordor's rooms happen to any runner?
The world may never know.
Alright, now that Fiendzy has that spring ball, could go over the spring check. And I believe...
More football town. So this is another elevator.
Yes, it is.
So best case, this is Kraid. Him having such a... Not knowing this, but him having such a big lead. Kraid is probably the best case scenario here, which it is.
Kraid is exactly what Fiendzy wants to see right now.
There's an item that's combat locked in this room. There's a morph tunnel just to the left of that elevator. I don't know if he's aware of it, but right now he is clearing the room.
Raid hot streak on their way to Ridley.
Gonna see what the item is here. It's just a missile, so he'll pick it up. It's right there. Hotstreak's picking up his screw attack.
Yep, that'll be very useful to try and get going. Get that momentum rolling. Meanwhile, Fiendzy's still on the hunt. Not Cookie Vader.
Well, we know where all the areas are.
Yes.
We have not seen all the bosses yet. We will soon enough. There's a path down there, I think. But that's bomb locked.
It's a shame that room's not Cookie Vader.
So it's not looking like this is going to be a thing, but right now, the damper here is if Kraid's behind a bomb lock and bombs is not in Kraid.
Oh, yeah. And Hot Streak has found Morph Ball.
If he wasn't feeling behind now, he's feeling behind. He's really feeling behind now. There's two tunnels here on the left.
We're getting another heated check over here.
One of them has an item. He's gonna leave it.
But Fiendzy should have more than enough energy to get through whatever heated rooms at this point.
Yeah, he's just picking a path and going.
Yep.
Just to conserve on energy for now. Oh, he found it.
Well, just what everyone needs, a little bit of it in their life.
Yeah, pick up that E-tank. Fiendzy,
Yep.
Pick up that E-tank.
Because that'll refresh the entire energy meter.
I don't think it... The refreshing part at this point isn't such a big deal. I don't know where that alternate path was from this room. How far away it was. A couple rooms ahead. Okay, so he's got to remember that there's something here.
Yep.
Well, he sees that, but there we go.
There we go.
That's missile locked. Sorry, bomb locked.
Over on Hot Streak's side, trying to logic break. And there's Kraid on Fiendzy.
No quick kill today.
No. Now, what some runners like to do is turn off Ice Beam to not have to freeze and get in the way of the Kraid's little spikes. Oh, and there's our Varia!
There's a Varia suit.
Alongside is that Phazon.
The actual proper strat for Kraid is actually to turn off, if it's not needed, turn off Wave Beam.
Oh, turn off Wave, yeah.
Phaser is actually better at fighting Kraid. Ice Beam is preferred to stay on. Because
Fair.
if you can freeze all his projectiles, which will allow you to just stand in front of him and shoot him. If I would be checking doors.
Yep.
I would not leave this area just yet.
Hot Streak's going further in progression over in Ridley.
There's a door. There's an item. There's a door at the bottom.
Still hasn't found Ridley yet, though.
Highly hope he doesn't leave the area. This will be no good.
And there's bombs!
All right, so that's go for Fiendzy. He's got every major, so there's nothing to stand in his way.
Well, except Space Jump.
Could logic break that.
Yeah. With bombs, you could just IBJ it.
Not gonna knock him out. I'm not gonna kick a Fiendzy down, Epi. I've seen him do some interesting things the last couple of days in practice.
Right, hotstreak's going through that Super Metroid room. Getting that Aegis core.
Fiendzy's gonna head back now to Criteria since we were all certain that Torian is there.
Fiendzy skipped that Aegis core, I believe. But now with 3 bosses down, Fiendzy can go to the Mother Brain door.
Use the scanner one last time. This will be his last opportunity to do any type of scans. There's Mother Brain, so that's a good scan. Yep. So where he wants to see now is the yellow door on the map, and that'll denote the door that Mother Brain is behind.
Would make Torian a very quick jaunt.
So he didn't scan... I believe he scanned the escape elevator. So
yes, that's what it was.
So we don't have a clear path right now based on scans from the entrance to him. So just hope there's not too many forks in the road.
And Torian can sometimes be a little bit of a maze.
But outside of this right now, this is Fiendzy's race to lose.
Yep. Agreed. Hotstreak did not get the Ridley kill yet.
So he's gonna go back the other way. Which is fine too. The progression in Enigma sometimes doesn't require you to go do bosses first if you're getting majors.
Yeah.
So that gives you the flexibility as the player to figure out what you want to try to do first. And sometimes what you do will save you a lot of time, and sometimes it doesn't.
Come back with a little bit more health, come back with some various suit. This way, you're more prepared. Alright, Fiendzy's taking the elevator down. There's Torian.
That is also correct, per MST. That Ridley progression is behind Ridley. So this is a backwards move for him now.
Yep. More Mario rooms.
We get 2 letters. I've never seen all 5 letters spawn in one seed.
Who can we blame for these Metroid or these Mario rooms?
But it's Mario. I only make the letters.
Oh, and there's Mother Brain already. But to kill Mother Brain, you have to defeat all these Zebetite, yes.
We can go with Zebetites or Zebetites.
Zebetites, yes.
I'll be the Canadian and use Zed.
Nothing wrong with that. And now that all those Zebetites are gone, Fiendzy could smash his way through the Mother Brain.
I'd wait for
shield.
a Rinka.
Yeah. This way you could freeze the Rinka and you don't get slowed down by those weeds. They make jumping a little bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, Fiendzy's got to farm a little bit. He did kind of go low on the missiles. Try to save some time.
Eight-minute fake out. We don't talk about 8-minute tube room.
No, we don't. That's a Flight Club thing. All right, escape time 3 minutes. The timer on the escape is loosely based on the size of the rooms that were set up for the escape.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes that number could be misleading because you'll have a really big room that doesn't have a lot of substance in it. You'll get by it really fast. And sometimes you'll get small rooms like this that are slightly more annoying. So here we're gonna have to hope for there's no like really bad space jump check.
Yeah. Or else Fiendzy's gonna have to go back and try to find that space jump.
Or have enough time to make the check.
Yeah, that's true. Now, the unique thing about setting rooms for escape in this, they can't be hazard rooms, if I'm correct, right?
99% of the time, they are not hazard rooms.
Yes.
It has happened once or twice. There are rare instances that the generator will do something weird. Like, once in a blue moon, it happened maybe a month ago. Mother Brain's room was an actual connector.
Oh.
And you could get to it from Norfair. I think. Could be wrong in the area. Koopa will remind me in chat. He's the one that made the seed.
Now, right now, Fiendzy's looking for the escape elevator.
And then at that point, if the game lets you go back out into the open world, I believe, per the code, you can actually use an elevator or the ship to get out. Any elevator.
Yeah. I believe sometime in the future, a Vacant Shade plans to make it so you do have to go back to the ship, but for now, it's just get to the elevator. Get to any elevator. Yeah.
Make sure everything works. So now, guys, if you just heard that the music just changed, that denotes that Fiendzy's actually close to the end of the escape.
So far,
about
no
5 rooms.
Or no space jumps.
I think he's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Hotstreak is traveling this little section of the Mario room we did not get to see earlier. But with no bombs, that's going to be a no-go for Hotstreak.
This is just more bot tunnel.
Yep. But Fiendzy has to be getting close to the end here. Yep. And I believe this...
That was a long and away check, so get your GGs in chat for Fiendzy.
Yes.
With a... Where is my race time window? With a race time of 48:19.
Congratulations, Fiendzy. That was a really good run.
It was. He ran that fairly well. He gambled on the Ridley and it paid off.
Yeah. So are we planning to bring Fiendzy in for a post-race interview?
I will see if he wants to come in.
Meanwhile, Hotstreak's still looking for the way forward, not knowing that Ridley is the way forward. Since we have a little bit of time, I just want to thank our tracker, Paragon, over here. Amazing job at doing the tracking.
Stellar job. We didn't get to see Wreck Ship today.
We didn't. No.
As usual, I did not have auto. Where's get auto invite if I finish for them? Okay. All right. Thank you, Paragon.
All right. Good to know. Good to know.
So Hotstreak's decided to continue on here.
Yep. Trying to do the check without going to check what the item is. In what situation would you decide to do this without checking the item?
If I have what I need and I feel like it's in the way.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Hotstreak finds out that is just a missile pack. Hotstreak right now is trying to go over, figure out what they are missing. At some point, all they're going to have to do is go back to Ridley. Epi winning? No way, MST says.
This is the part I have to get used to. So normally in our community races, if there's still someone running at the end and everyone else is done, we tend to help the person if they want it.
Yes.
And
unfortunately, we just have to send our good vibes to hotstreak. Hotstreak is still trying to think where to go here.
he just needs to go back to Ridley.
Yep. Because once that Ridley progression is gotten, it's pretty much an easy shot. Granted, you have to go through all the rest of the areas, but... I would say besides this first bit, this map was pretty straightforward. Hotstreak is still hunting. Now, if I were Hotstreak, I'd be trying to also get those map scans in ASAP, as soon as that those timers refill.
Well, if we stick with Hotstreak, we got the channel for another 50 minutes. So he's heading that way.
Yep. Hotstreak is back to Norfair, kind of on the path. Question is, will Hotstreak follow it all the way to Ridley?
He's gonna have to.
Yeah.
I don't see any other option that he may think he has.
No, it's pretty much everything's closed off.
And there is our winner today. What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
Fiendzy.
How's it going?
Good,
man.
good.
GG's.
Oh man, I was so stressed out. I was overthinking, and I was missing so many things. Like when I saw your Mario room.
Oh,
Yes. You
marked
did rot it very well, though. Your gamble on Ridley.
Oh,
yes.
That was a good call, sir. What were you thinking there?
I was a little confused, and I said, surely Ridley has to be somewhere. There's no way I can explore the whole area and not find him. Then I vaguely remember that one room where I had to deboost up, only to find out there's a path on the right side, which I didn't know about.
Yep.
So I was really happy to find that out, because I was like, oh dear God. When I saw a magnet, I thought I was cooked, because I know there's a drop down there.
Yeah, I
I'm
have
not
words for
even
you,
space
sir.
jump for
You didn't pick up Surge.
I wanted it, but I didn't want it bad enough. Because equipping it takes too much time.
Continue
It's
the
not about
argument.
equipping it, it's about collecting it.
Normally I would have, but not this time.
Fair. Let's talk about the opening to the map with the wave gate that just brought you in a complete circle.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if the top hangar to the far right, the classic criteria room, was going to have another hatch or something, so I had to check it anyway, because there's a lot of rooms I'm not familiar with.
Yep.
I think there's only, 5 rooms that I recognize, and the rest were completely new to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know many of the rooms.
Well, that explains a lot, especially when you were in the Metroid room that actually Hotstreak's in right now, because we were like, go check the items.
Yeah, I forgot about that, and I was like, wait a second. Usually there's a combat room with the flashing screen.
Yep.
I decided to go check it out. It turned out to be an E-tank, which thankful, because when I realized I didn't check center. Shit!
Yeah.
I was starting to sweat a little bit. But
Those tanks definitely came in handy.
yes, they did.
So Hot Streak ended up spending way more time in criteria than you did.
Yeah, I was a little nervous, but I wanted to save my scans instead of scanning the area. Normally, I would have scanned where I was going, like in the area. But I was really nervous about finding the elevators. That was my biggest concern, because then I can start routing accordingly.
Yes.
'Cause
Especially
I
when you
was-
found those double elevators on that one scan.
Yeah. I was like, oh my.
That was that info you needed.
Oh, was it ever?
Yeah, as soon as you know where that Turian is, you don't have to worry about it.
Were you
I got
scared? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So were you scared at any point during that final run to Mother Brain and in the escape that you would have had to get blocked by a
Base jump check.
space jump check? Yes.
Oh, I'm confident enough in my bomb jumping. I just double bomb jump and then mid-air jump if I need to. Space jump is more of a convenience item for me. It's not a hard required item. There might be like one particular room that I might have needed it in, but 9 times out of 10, space jump's just a suggestion to me.
There is a room. You're gonna regret saying those words. I'll tell you that. You're gonna see it.
Yeah, well, I look forward to seeing it because, hey, bomb jumping is so free in this game, it's not even funny.
It's true. It's very easy in Metroid Planets compared to the original NES Metroid.
And the fact that I can easily horizontal bomb jump, where any other game, you'd be thrusted in the horizontal direction. In this game, you don't.
Yes.
You know, like, goes to tell you. Yeah, this room that Hotstreak is in was the one I was most nervous about because I completely forgot it.
Yeah, we saw you turn around a few times.
Yeah, I was a little nervous. I think he does not get the idea either.
I was telling Crows, Fiendzy, you know how we help people when they're dead last?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not able to help them.
Yeah.
Different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, he got over that, but he's gonna realize that he's stuck again. Come on, see the blocks, see the path.
Oh no.
Right there.
It's almost there.
Yeah, I didn't see those at first.
I think we have he
DNF.
has DNF'd.
Ah,
That's okay. It is totally fair.
it was a good run.
It was a very good run.
And this is only the Swiss round, so
There'll be plenty more racing to do.
lots more action.
We'll see if Hotstreak wants to get in chat here.
Yes. Let's see if we can't get Hot Streak over.
So I gotta ask this question, Fiendzy. I'm gonna ask
Hi.
you, what is the worst item for you to pick up as a first major?
As a first item,
Yeah.
Yes.
First
what is
major.
worse-
What's the worst thing you want to see?
honestly, I'd have to say either space jump, weird I know, or long beam.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I said screw attack.
Screw attack is basically a nothing burger, but the reason why I
Exactly.
play space jump is because it's telling me that the pathing is going to require so much more exploration, and I get overwhelmed when I see space jump earlier on. Because normally places you need ice beam for or whatnot, I start over analyzing where I need to go in terms of progression.
Makes sense. Yeah. But long beam though.
Long beam, there's very limited application. It's just until you find that one check, it doesn't really do nothing for me. Because if I need to snipe something or shoot something, I just use missiles anyway.
Yeah. True.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, but make that a thing this term and ask these people these questions. These are fun questions to ask.
Yeah. So was there any room on this run, Fiendzy, that you hated to see?
That big blue room that I ended up having to do 2 elevators, I was a little concerned because I didn't know what was expected of me at first. But I didn't hate any rooms in particular. Oh, look, you found it. He's probably foaming at the mouth right now.
It happens. That's the rando way.
Well, I don't know if hotstreak has mic to talk or not.
Ah.
But
Well,
that's
in that
lesson
case-
learned, folks. If you've never
Yep.
played Metroid before, shoot at everything. Check everything.
Yeah, that's what I started doing. Normally, I'm pretty reserved, but
Yep.
I had to pray that my controller wasn't going to mess me up this time. If I was using keyboard, I would have absolutely used Surge.
Oh, you're still running on that old controller, aren't you?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Oh.
Where
Oh,
my
no.
my X button doesn't work, my B button doesn't work. So my jump is on the A key, and my shoot button is on the Y key.
So careful, everyone. Fiendzy's an expert. He's just running a handicap.
Multiple handicaps.
Multiple
Yeah.
handicap.
Doesn't know the rooms, doesn't know what his controller's gonna do.
Hopefully, my colorblind filter doesn't bother you guys as much.
No, it was
Oh
just
no.
fine.
Yeah,
great.
it was great. Yeah.
I
So-
think that the issue is more finding out what the cores are picking up sometimes, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
The great core guessing game.
Mm-hmm. I think Crystal and Surge are like the hardest ones for me to differentiate from.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's fine.
All right. I don't think we're getting hotstreak in here unless he has not gotten an invite again. It's like Fiendzy.
Yeah,
I have
let's
issue
let's
getting
do another
Fiendzy.
check just to see if Hotstreak would like to join us. But if not, we will close out.
Yeah.
Well, that was certainly something. It was very fun to be here.
Well, this was the first match of the big tournament, so you get to feature, lead the way for all the other matches.
Oh boy. Don't I feel special?
You should. You're the first win of the whole thing, so
Yay!
live it up.
You've set the bar. Put me in a bind.
Ah! Beginner's luck.
That's right, because later tonight, Skyhawk has his match.
Ooh, that would be exciting to see.
I'll be facing Alex Classics at 8:30.
Yep, on the main SpeedGaming channel, I believe.
And no pressure.
No pressure at all.
No pressure at all.
Win or ban, Skyhawk.
Winner. Winner ban.
Oh.
All right. I guess that's it for now.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks once again to Paragon for doing the tracking for this match. Thanks to Fiendzy and Hotstreak for playing. Good job. And
Yeah. We'll be back in about 3.5 hours.
yep.
And thanks for having us.
For more fun, more pain, and more.
Stay tuned to Speed Gaming.
All right. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye.